Hello friends, greetings from our coaching classes. Welcome to Concept Bytes. Previously, I had discussed with you that we'll be providing you with some small videos which will be useful for quick revision and clearing your concepts. Today, we'll learn biology in this session, Concept Byte session. So what is today's Concept Byte? It is comparison between plant cell and animal cell. Now this concept byte is useful for class 7 to class 10th. It is also useful for classes 11th and 12th. But for classes 11th and 12th, we'll have these differences in some more details, which will come later on. All right, started. Before we start, please note that this video is not a substitute for an entire lecture. This video is meant for quick revision and conceptual clarity. All right. Now, before we compare plant cells and animal cells, let's have a quick revision. A cell is Latin word for little room. All living organisms are made up of fundamental unit called as cell. It is the basic structural and functional unit of life or living organisms. It is also known as the fundamental unit of life. There is entire chapter based on this in class 9th, the fundamental unit of life. Cell is termed as structural unit of life as it provides structure to an organism's body. Cell is considered as the functional unit of life as all the functions of body take place at the cellular level. For example, when you are eating food, your body digests it, your stomach, intestine, etc. The same process of digestion can also occur at cellular level. Therefore, it is also considered as functional unit of life. Now, a little bit about discovery of cell. It was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. I hope all of you are familiar with this picture, Robert Hooke, and this is his microscope, and this is what he observed: honeycomb-like structures or cell-like structures. Okay, small room-like structures in a thin slice of cork. The nucleus in cell was discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. Now, types of cells. In nature, there are three major types of cells: bacterial cells, plant cells, and animal cells. So, as we know, bacteria are omnipresent. You can find them everywhere, right? One of the most important examples of substances from where you can get bacteria is fresh yogurt. You get good bacteria from yogurt, lactobacilli. Class 8, microorganisms, friend and foe. If you take any plant, you will get plant cells from this. If you take any animal, these animals are composed of animal cells. Let it be chimpanzee, let it be tiger, lion, giraffe, or human being. All of these animals are made up of animal cells. Now, there is another way to classify these different types of cells. How do you classify them? Bacterial cells are also known as prokaryotic cells. These are the pictures of these different types of cells. These nice graphics represent how do these cells look actually. Okay. Now, bacterial cells are also known as prokaryotic cells. Remember, prokaryotes are always unicellular. So these organisms are also known as prokaryotes. Why they are called as prokaryotes? We'll see in another video. Then plant cells and animal cells come under eukaryotic types of cells. Now these may be unicellular or multicellular. So these are nothing but eukaryotes. In simple words, eukaryotes have true nucleus, well-defined nucleus. In case of plant cells, you can identify them very easily by looking at this structure. What is this? This is cell wall and a big vacuole. The vacuoles in plant cells is generally so big that it pushes the nucleus to one side. Whereas in animal cells, the vacuoles are very small, transient or maybe absent. And generally, you will see the nucleus is centrally located. Alright? Okay. Now let's go to our comparison. Comparison between plant cells and animal cells. We'll compare them based on which kind of parts are present in plant cells and animal cells. Okay, these are the simplified diagrams of plant cells and animal cells. It is easy to remember by this way and draw also, right? Okay, cell wall. The function of cell wall is protection and it provides structural strength to the plants or plant cells. So cell wall is present in plant cells, it is absent in animal cells, right? Cell membrane. What is the function of cell membrane? It protects the contents of cells. It regulates the transport of materials in and out of the cell. Okay, so this cell membrane is present in both plant cells and animal cells. Next one is nucleus. Nucleus is what? Control house of the cell. Okay, the head office. So in plant cells, you can see this nucleus is pushed to one side, whereas in animal cells, it is more or less located centrally. So it is present in both plant cells and animal cells. Function is control and coordination. It also houses the hereditary material, the genetic material, chromosomes, right? Okay. Then there is cytoplasm. This yellow part in plant cell is nothing but what? Cytoplasm. And this bluish part in animal cells is nothing but cytoplasm. So this is site for various cellular activities and variety of organelles are suspended in cytoplasm, right? So it is present both in plant cells and animal cells. Now, next one is what? Chloroplast. This green colored organelles. Chloroplast, they are essential for photosynthesis. Their main function is photosynthesis. They are present in plant cells and absent in animal cells. This is the one of the most distinguishing features after cell wall. So chloroplasts are present in plant cells, absent in animal cells. Obviously, plants are autotrophic, so they make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Then, various plastids. What is the function of these plastids? Storage, pigmentations. We have seen so many different kinds of flowers, blue flower, red flower, yellow flower. So from where does this color come? Okay, it comes from various kinds of plastids. One of the plastids are known as chromoplasts. So they impart color to different parts of the plant. So pigmentation and storage. These are again present in plant cells and absent in animal cells. Okay. Next, mitochondria. These are also known as powerhouse of cell. Mitochondrion is also known as powerhouse of cell. Okay. So cellular respiration occurs here and energy is produced in the form of ATP. So these are present both in plant cells and animal cells. Okay. So this was the comparison between plant cells and animal cells. In short, all these parts are present in plant cells, whereas cell wall is absent in animal cell. Chloroplast and various other plastids are absent in animal cells. Rest all other parts are present in animal cells. I hope this was useful for you. So stay tuned for more videos and more concept bites from our coaching classes. Thank you.